looking at you. If you're in these ranks, your main problem is autopiloting, and this is why you're hard stuck. In this video, we're going to show a few examples of what these autopilots look like and how best to fix them. Take a look. In your rank, the biggest problem for people not ranking up is they autopilot. Once you throw a wrench in their plan and something completely changes, they start doing 360s, looking up in the sky and like, God, what do I do next? I don't know what to do. So when you start throwing a wall here, not only will it confuse the enemy team, but it's going to confuse your team too. Take over Omen's job. Like, this is diamond. This is diamond right here. See that? That's diamond. That is an excellent smoke right after you threw that wall, right? That is autopilot. Oh, this is, look, he's doing another one. I wonder where it's going. CT, right to, you know, support that wall that you threw there, right? Yeah. Oh my God, you can't rate this shit. This is a VCT level wall that they use. Pros uses all the time. You're playing in diamond. This wall is an invitation for someone to throw a shotgun and just swing on you. Having at least one person hold this wall with you might be helpful. See what I mean? We can talk about how good these walls are and everything like that, but you're playing in diamond. We're not playing VCT. This would never happen in VCT. But here, nobody gives a fuck. Training yourself to learn the op, to punish these kinds of players, huge, right? This guy did it with no utility, just fucking dry swung you. Just remember, players like this in this rank start getting desperate when they start losing rounds. They start queuing up the surrender vote. They start giving up. You have two characters that are all about it.
Those being Yoru and Reyna.
See? I'm just gonna run down, see what happens. In this rank, people are afraid to use their ults, and that's probably what's going on here. So they're going to wait till like the last round. But that being said, we need to plan for this ult here. So if the ult comes in, you should be mollying this spot to slow them down so you get no value off that ult. So she just saw 3 or 4 of us, okay? Yoru's over here. So they're already rotating another one over, and they're getting set up for a retake probably. That's a big kill. Omen ult is out.
They rotated.
Don't throw this right away.
They might. Uh-oh.
You see?
It's a good frame to pause on.
It's not even this that I'm worried about. Like, this is inconsequential. I don't even care if that's the person's here. You threw the molly out before that breach ult came out. Your molly stalls them off that breach ult. That's your win condition that you're just throwing away. So you're going to die here. They're going to breach ult or they're going to KJ ult. And then we're going to be in big trouble.
They're out, they're out, they're out.
Oh my goodness.
Christ, what is going on?
They're not even going to breach ult. Are you kidding me?
I'm going to flash one.
How are we not breach ulting these guys? Oh my goodness.
Breach with CT. He's still there. He's stuck.
KJ's also CT.
We should have lost. I'm just looking at this now and I'm nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They didn't use one ult because they're all afraid of using ults because in the past someone's yelled at them for using an ult that got them no value. They're all driven by a mental that someone has put into their head that using their ult is bad. Which is why for you, one big piece of feedback that I give to all students is say, don't be afraid to use your ult. Especially in a round where you know if you win, it forces them on eco. I want everyone using their ults in the round that's going to force them on eco because that's worth 2 round wins. So just giving people the empowerment to say, hey, don't be afraid to use ult gives people so much more permission to just go for it and do it. And that can mean a difference of winning and losing. Yeah, you might be able to sneak by, but it's tight. Okay, so this is actually the same mistake that our silver player just made, right? This is logic. You see a marshal here? You have a sheriff. You have a sheriff. You have a sheriff. You have a sheriff. Right?
I think I took that fight because we were in a 4v5.
You're not wrong, but it's just like you just have 0 chance. So your pathing there on the fight is not the greatest. You could have creeped up on the left-hand side and then swung him wide. Okay, so like,
I see. Yep.
hug here and then swing him like that. So at least you close the distance a bit. You're good. When you are about to take a fight and you know what's going to happen, I need you to exhale out. Exhaling out is going to help you, first of all, with breath control, which with breath control, you can control your heart rate. You can bring it down significantly. So you put yourself into this state of just relaxation for a little bit. The exhale out is, first of all, preparing your brain for what's about to happen. So you're mentally ready to go. It controls the heart rate and it gets you into a more centered position to be able to perform here. I want you to look at the situation that you have here. You have how many people peeking with you?
3 people.
Right? They're all running down this spot. If you've got 2 people here, these 2 people can only shoot 2 other people at a time. Could be you, it's possible. For you to guarantee value here, you need to be in a relaxed state because listen, you've got your whole compadres here swinging with you. And there's gonna be times where you'll get shot right away, but there's gonna be times where you're not gonna get shot right away. And you need to be the one that guarantees value on it. So there should be no pressure when you have 5 people swinging one angle. Just breathe out, relax, see the situation for what it is, and take your time here, because there's no rush. You have all the advantage here.
Holy shaky aim, Jesus Christ.
So it's the mental of how you're approaching this, the comfort level, because a lot of times in your past, you've gotten to this position, right? This is called a kill zone, a KZ, kill zone. You hate this spot because it is the point of most stress, where there's a million angles people can shoot you from. Well, my friend, if you have 5 people peeking that, it's almost like you got bodyguards all around you. And it's likely gonna go well. Exactly, we're chilling. This is a mental thing for you, right? You're doing things well in deathmatch, but when you're actually in the moment, you're putting this pressure on yourself because there's something on the line. Okay, everyone does this on the bomb. I'm not really a fan of it. I would rather you ult CT here. Right? Take this entire entranceway away from them. Because the other thing too is that this ult here, what are they going to do this round?
They're going to breach ult me.
They have breach ult and they have your ult. Your ult is a direct counter to your ult. Oh my goodness.
Spamming me. Or down. Anyways, I could have played that better.
This is exactly what they want when they're on eco, is a ult like this, right?
Holy fuck.
So pretty much everything that you did there was kind of closet throwing a little bit, right? Luckily, we're playing as diamond players. They're not going to take advantage of this. If you're higher, like Immortal Plus, this round is very scary. Most people will autopilot an ult on top of the bomb, which in my opinion is silly because you just created a deathmatch situation. What I'd rather you do, put the ult here and then force them into a choke point ult, or they have to move this way and everyone has to path this way so we can just rain hell on all angles on them. That was a good ult, or a good TP. Super good TP. Love that for that Omen. Here's a good spot where you can ult. That's a good spot where you could have ulted, right? Like that would have been fine to do a 1v1. You had the bomb controlled. Yeah, the 1v2 for sure. And you had the bomb right down here. You had control of it. Let them fight into you. DM them. Why not? There's no risk in you ulting there. You get the ult down. Now they're like, oh shit. Now we gotta like fight him in an awkward spot, and that could be a higher chance of 1v1 with them having really low HP, right? That could be a spot.
Can I play with it?
So the reaction here is you see the bomb get thrown down here. So kill this guy here. Kill this Omen who just commits suicide on the spot. Boom. Ult right now. Right? You totally could do it right now. Anytime you're undercover and there's no chance of a fight, you check your minimap. Anytime you're taking a fight or potential of taking a fight, you look at your you look at your screen. Look at your crosshair. This is a beautiful orb. Love this. Love it. Love it. Love it. This is great. Perfect. Swing on this guy. Beautiful. I would just take short. Just take short right away after that. If they chase you, they get hit by the detainment.
I don't know if I would have thought of that in the moment, but
like you did a really good job of planning out your fight here, right? And this is kind of what I'm talking about. It's like you gotta think like 3 or 4 steps ahead when you're doing this, especially as a person who's playing this kind of gun. So this orb being popped, that's all really good pre-planning. It might have just been like a natural response, but that's pre-planning, right? So then you decide to go through it. The ult goes down. Look at the ult, right? I'm in here, I'm looking at the ult really quick. I see the situation, right? So if I fight through short right now, and these guys are trying to kill me, I get this kill, immediately I full send through here. Because if they decide to chase me in this spot, they have 8 seconds to get all the way back around here and then fucking leave. And they're gonna get detained. There's no way that they're not gonna get detained. So it's like you're planning 3, 4, 5 steps ahead sometimes.